This is a quick rundown of the recovery words and recovery phrases exercise. What we're going to do here is going to build somewhat on the whisper siren exercise that we used before. We're going to start by using that whisper siren to find that nice high resonant space, that nice high larynx position. And then we're going to use that nice bright space to create either recovery words or recovery phrases, or both, whatever works for you, that we can use sort of as a habit, as an anchor point, as something that we can come back to when it comes to trying to find our target voice again. How we're going to do that is by finding that space while we're practicing, finding that nice bright sound, and we're going to practice saying the same word over and over and over and over and over again until we get to the point where it feels like a habit, where we can sort of relatively easily come back to that as sort of an anchor point. So we'll start with words. I use words like sure, like, what else do I use? Yeah is a good one. Uh-huh, yes. So all sorts of stuff like that. Things that you can sort of sneak into regular conversation. And what we're going to do is just try and repeat them over and over again, making them sound as similar as possible in that nice bright voice. So, yeah, 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 yeah. Sure, 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 sure. Right, 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 right. Okay, 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 okay. Mhm, 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 mhm. Um, 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 uh, 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 uh. So again, trying to keep things nice and bright, trying to keep things in your target voice as much as possible. Generally speaking, I recommend coming to your recovery words after you've done all the rest of your practice for the day, and making sure that you keep it as consistent as you can. We want it to be very much like you were clicking on the same audio file of your voice over and over and over again, rather than producing a new one each time. We want it to be as similar as possible. We can also do this with phrases. The two I recommend are: number one, something that's sort of in the same vein as your other vocal feminization practice. So if you've got a phrase you use already, for example, heat from fire, fire from heat is common, then we can just use that over and over and over again. And the other option is, or if you want to use both, all of it, the other option I typically use is something similar to what you use when you answer the phone, or something that you say on a regular basis multiple times a day, or at least, fairly regularly in your day-to-day life. So we'll do a little bit of an example for both of those. The first one: heat from fire, fire from heat, 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 heat from fire, fire from heat. The other option: good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Good afternoon, Rose speaking. How can I help you? Just trying to keep it as consistent as we can, as repetitive as possible, as much like a habit as we can. We want to try and generate something that we can come back to on a regular basis, something that we can use to sort of pick our voice back up if we find that it's slipping away a little bit. So hopefully that helps.